Welcome back to Southern RV TV. I'm your host Barry, and today we're coming at you from the Southern RV sales lot to check out the 2021 Rockwood Signature 8336BH. This is an awesome family camper. It's a bunkhouse and it is loaded to the gills with cool features. We've spec'd it out almost like a luxury fifth wheel with all the options we've put on this. It's not the lightest, coming in at under 10,000 pounds dry, so it's big, it's heavy, it's kind of expensive, but it's awesome. So hang on, buckle up, let's check this thing out. Let's get started right here at the front of the camper, where we have a solid front cap, great LED marker lights, an automotive grade windshield up there that looks down into that bedroom. This has a power tongue jack. And guys, let me lift this up just to show you. There we go. We're rolling with larger than average LP on board. That means you can stay out for longer without having to refill. And then back behind here, we have a big Camco double battery box, so we're capable of hosting 2 batteries instead of just the typical one that we see straight out of the factory. Oftentimes they don't even include a battery box, so that's a nice thought from Rockwood. There's a rock guard down low, and as we push around the corner, we're gonna come in contact with maybe one of the coolest features on this travel trailer: electronic auto leveling. That's right, you heard me right. This trailer will level itself. So no more driving up onto blocks, no more trying to find level with your little level mate friend. This thing, you hit a button, you hit auto level, and it goes. That is a super cool feature if you ask me. There's 2 big electric awnings on this. They run almost the length of the camper. And another nifty fact about those awnings, let me tap on this and see if you can get an audible thud. Hear that? That is a solid cover, so that when these awnings roll up, the vinyl is protected from the elements, tree branches, or anything that you might run up against. Right here at the tip, we start to see these standard Rockwood rail system. Here we can see that they've given us a table to attach. There's a TV mount up high. We've got our cable outs as well as our electric down low below that. So this is going to be the spot where you can set up your outside entertainment, hanging out under the awning, watching TV, eating some barbecue. I think that's pretty slick. At the stairs, we have our solid step entry. Now this is on a strut assist. What does that mean? Well, it means it's super easy to use. So it's gonna go up and down and not really have any issue getting in and out. So elderly, kids, people of that nature are not gonna have a problem with that. And they're the most modern incarnation. There's a tab here that lets us quickly and easily adjust the height of the leg on the stairs. Let's push on back. If we pop up under there and take a look, you'll see those beautiful Rockwood wheels that it's riding on. And this, guys, is not on leaf springs. This is on torsion axles. Those ride super duper smooth. Everybody seems to love them that I've talked to in towing. Right here at the back of the camper, we have an outside kitchen. Now this isn't just a standard outside kitchen. We have a bigger than average refrigerator, storage, metal countertops, so rain and water and things of that nature are not going to affect it. 2-burner stove here, and to this side, we have a Suburban griddle. This swings off of the tail and attaches to a nice steady arm, so there's barely any bounce in that at all. Cool. Now, one thing I forgot to point out, we walked right past it, is that we do have some external storage here. That's back up under the dinette that's inside. And I want you to notice too, while we're standing right here, that these are insulated baggage doors. They have slam latches and magnetic catches. Super easy to use. I like that a lot. Outside too, we've got outside speakers, all the standard stuff that we would find on outside of a travel trailer. Now, on the back, things get a little fun. big old cargo rack. Now this could be used for all kinds of things. I'm thinking bikes, firewood, you name it. It could go on there. Extra coolers. It has a 200-pound weight limit. It's on a pivoting swing so it can go up and down. It can store up and away so you don't have that extra length behind you. Hiding down below it, we have a 2-inch receiver hitch. Now that is not for towing. It's going to be adding like bike racks or other things as well. When I first looked at this, I thought, oh no, Rockwood, what did you do? They put the spray port in behind the ladder, but they're pretty smart over there at Forest River. They thought that through. The ladder folds up and away, y'all. So that opens up and it reveals a point where we have hot and cold water access. It plugs in a simple wand that you can spray off dogs, bikes, all sorts of different things. Not only that, but there's an outside shower right next to it. Seems redundant, but I can see having two things going at once at the end of a long and active day. So we also have all of our primary hookups here, cable, satellite, things of that nature, as well as our primary tank fill there as well. Pushing around to the back side, we have our primary hookup for our shoreline power right off the back corner. I find that that's super handy because that's often climbs closest to the pedestal compared to when they put the power way up on the far side of the camper. Down below, notice that we have one of our sewer valves. That seems like it's easier accessed with the slides in than out. So that's something that I don't know how well thought through it was, but it's secondary anyway. Your main one is right here. Another thing I want to really point out is that we option this in with slide toppers. Okay, guys, so those things are going to cover the slide. They automatically come out when you let the slide out. It's going to let the water roll off the top, and it's going to keep debris from piling up there as well. So that when the slide rolls in, if there's pine straw or something else up there, it just falls right off the edge. More storage. This is off the back side of our bed. So it's just a simple open area. Again, slam latches, magnetic catches. Let's go up onto the roof and see what we got going on up there because there's some cool stuff up there as well. So, popping up onto the roof. Man, it's bright. That is a white rooftop and the sun is coming down out here. What do we see when we first pop up here though? We have a 190-watt solar panel and that's going to be tied to a 1,000-watt inverter. So that's going to provide a lot of power to the camper to run things like lights and fans and other small items. There's even going to be a few plugs inside that are dedicated to that inverter as well. We have multiple vent points up here. This is equipped with 2 ACs, and something I want to hone in on up here is that we have over our main bathroom a Max Air vent cover. So let me pull these pins and flip this over just to show you what I'm talking about. This allows for this vent to be open even when it's raining because of the way it's covered and that it leans back. All of that air can vent out the side and you don't have to worry about rain getting down inside. Even so, if it did, this is a rain sensor lid. That means if this little sensor, this right here, gets wet, it's automatically going to shut itself. That's kind of cool. I think it's a neat feature that's on Rockwood. Now, one other thing I want to point out is our TV antenna. It's this guy right here. That's going to bring in your HD TV, but it's also equipped with a Wi-Fi Ranger. Wi-Fi Ranger is a utility that can pick up the internet in a campground and extend it to a private network right here at your RV. Let's pop down inside and check out some of the features there. Here inside the 8336BH, I'm standing in the combined living room kitchen area. Now this trailer has 4 slides, and that's across 3 separate rooms and a bathroom. Having 4 slides and the opposing slides here in the living space makes it feel nice and wide and open. They also have this radius ceiling, which gives it some extra height in the center, and that gives it a little more spaciousness as well. As I was saying, I'm here in this kind of combined space. It's a living room and a kitchen, emphasis on kitchen, because there's definitely more of that than anything. We've got an island in the center here with solid surface countertops. If we remove this nice little grate, we reveal a dual basin stainless steel sink. And of course, these are here just to give us a little more counter space should we need it. Behind me on the side here, we have a 3-burner stove with a decent sized Magic Chef oven down beneath. This does have the glass cooktop. That's going to give us even more counter space. It simply flips back to access those 3 burners. Magic Chef microwave up top, and all of our cabinets are beautiful. We've got nice closures, these glass fascias that really make it shine, nice deep space in there, plenty of light in here as well. There's loads of LED lights throughout, as well as skylights too. I love how they've stacked as much storage and drawers in as we can. Notice that we've got good heavy-duty ball-bearing drawer glides, and also they've even got a few more things going on here. There's space for a trash can up under the sink. They've thought of that. And they've even given us pantry space, which is something that we don't always see in a travel trailer. I'm going to open this up. Multiple shelves there. That's pretty slick. That's right next to our 12-volt Magic Chef refrigerator. It has this fun little lock on it that swings over. I can open that up, and you'll see that that gives us plenty of refrigeration space. Thanks to the fact that it's 12 volt, it doesn't have those cooling fins in the back, so it gives us a little more volume inside. Now, the living room portion of this is, I mean, it's not huge, but you'll see why that's not super important in a little bit when we get into the bunk room, because the kids have their own entertainment space in addition to this. So this is really built with just the parents in mind. We have the sofa here, which sits directly across from our TV with the sound bar and the fireplace down below. That fireplace is going to kick out a good bit of heat in the winter time, so it acts as an added accessory that's going to help kick in and save you on some of that LP that your gas furnace is burning up. What I didn't mention is that this sofa will turn into a bed. It's a trifold, so it pulls up and out, lays nice and flat, creates about the equivalent of a full bed roughly. To the side of that, we have our U-shaped dinette. Now, this room essentially hosts 2 beds. So this can convert into a bed as well. The table folds down and the pads slide out over it. And 2 grown adults can actually sleep on this quite comfortably. I've laid out on it. This is pretty long. It's nice and spacious there. That table folding down also allows it to be transported outside to use as just an accessory table if you're grilling or, you know, eating out. So there's lots of added functionality to that. We have this awesome hutch in behind here. Hutch has a solid surface countertop. We've got a plug down on one end. What I think is cool about this is that it allows you a spot to set up your coffee maker, your toaster, maybe even like an ice maker, because that refrigerator doesn't have one. So you get one of those little portable ice machines to plug in right here that's constantly regenerating ice. But moreover, it just gives us more storage. Those are nice deep shelves in there, both above and below. I can open up these and reveal something similar going on. So storage is the name of the game here. They've certainly got a lot of it. As we work towards the back of the camper, we end up in the bunkhouse region. And this is what I was saying earlier about not worrying about entertainment for the kids, because this couch is directly across from an entertainment center. We've got our flat screen TV right there, in addition to a whole bunch of storage. So we've got drawers, we've got our head unit there, we've got extra space here. Now, one thing somebody mentioned to me earlier, they said, Barry, why would they put the ladder right here? Well, that ladder's not attached, guys. It just simply pops up and moves wherever you need it to move to. And it's got hooks, so it hooks up and over to make it a nice stable spot for the kids to get in and out. When we open this up, notice more storage, but this has removable shelves. So if we needed to, we can make that a hanging closet. Now this room is kind of sneaky in the sense that it can sleep more than just a couple of kids. This is a nice wide bunk up top, but on struts here, notice we've got the struts. We can pull that down. It reveals yet another bed. And these are nice, big, thick mattresses. They're not those super thin ones, so they actually are pretty comfortable. Not to mention, this sofa, it's a trifold as well. So it's gonna pull out and it's gonna sleep 2. So back here, we can easily sleep 4 if we need to. Let's push on up towards the front and take a look at the bathroom while we're on our way to the master. The bathroom itself is a pass-through, which means we have access to it from both the living room and the master bedroom. It's got storage, it's got a nice glass enclosure shower, a foot flush toilet, a big old medicine cabinet, which I think is pretty cool. And Rockwood's done some fun things in the form of toothbrush and soap holders. We've got our GFCI outlet down low and a little bit more storage down below that. One cool thing about this shower is that it features the Shower Miser water saving system. Now we've got a video of this up on our YouTube channel. I'll link it here. Just look for the card in the upper left-hand corner, upper right-hand corner. And we'll link that video so you can see how that water saving system works. If you're following us on social media, be sure to check out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Pushing back out of the bathroom, we get to the master bedroom. This bedroom is awesome for a lot of reasons. We've got a bed on a slide, it's east-west. This is a queen bed in this instance, but having that queen allows plenty of walking space on either side of it. The first time I saw one of these Rockwood bedrooms set up like this, I was ultimately kind of a little bit confused as to why they would make these cabinets like this. Well, it's twofold. One is so that when the slide's in, the bed can run up under it. But 2, it gives us a nice deep closet that holds a secret. Here, we have the ability to hook up a combo washer-dryer unit. That means that you could do laundry out of this if you needed to. You lose a little bit of that storage space, but they make up for it by giving you extra closet space to the side, all these drawers down low, as well as the shelving that runs all across the front of it that's accessible by these nice big cabinet doors. Another standard thing that we see here is that we've got some underbed storage. Now, one thing I'd like to say about the quality of a Rockwood is notice how this is all framed up in aluminum, including the bed support itself. You can even see where that's all welded together. Now, you don't have to access the storage this way. They put some drawers right in front of it too, just to make getting things in and out easy without disturbing the whole bed. Push that down and get it out of the way. Another cool thing that they've done here, I love the lights and the headboard, but they've given us these pointable lights, right? And that's pretty bright, but it doesn't have to be. At first tap, notice that it's a nice little blue light, so it's not going to mess with night vision too much. It'll allow one partner to stay up and maybe read a book or flip through something, magazine or something of that nature without disturbing the other partner. So, guys, I hope you've really enjoyed this tour of the Rockwood 8336BH. This thing is so cool. I hope I hit on every point in it. I know that there's probably a few features that I missed. Feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm not perfect. I try to get it all the time, but you never know. You can come see this for yourself in person here at Southern RV. We're just south of Atlanta. Or you can visit us online at southernrv.com. Until next time, happy camping.